Coming up on BrickNerd, we'll take a look at some new lighting products from LifeLites, as well as Lord Business Evil Lair from the Lego movie. All that and the latest Lego news right here on BrickNerd. Welcome to BrickNerd, your source for Lego news, reviews, and the Lego fan community. If you're nerdy about the bricks, you've come to the right place. First up, the news. I hosted my first live event last week, the BrickNerd Live Build. Viewers from all over the world joined me as I built a set and answered questions. It was a lot of fun, and I'll be doing it again real soon. Nothing adds that extra something to a mock like a few stickers. And now there's some new options thanks to Cooperworks. They have a variety of stickers for all kinds of themes, and more are coming soon. Don't have a cow, man, but do have your VIP card. LEGO VIP members now have early access to the exclusive Simpsons House set. Head over to lego.com for details. Not about does with the news. Let's take a look at these. Some new lighting products from LifeLites. They were kind enough to send some over, and I'm pretty impressed. This is a new self-contained, and I'll emphasize that, self-contained PostLite. The light itself is actually really close to the standard one from Lego. It's a little tiny bit shorter, not much, and it looks almost identical. It doesn't have the fluted sides like the actual one from Lego does, but in addition to the top stud, it's got two side studs, which allows you to do more building with less parts. Really cool thing though is it's self-contained. No wires to run. You can put it anywhere on your display. You've got light, and all you have to do is pop it up, turn it off with the switch on the bottom. It does have the thick bottom on it, but you got to put the battery someplace in the little board in the bottom there. But small price to pay for not having to have wires all over your display, and they look nice, and they have some better building capability. And right alongside one of the other ones from Lego, if you have this up on a 1x2 or 2x2 brick, you would barely tell the difference. They're a little tricky to put together. Not difficult, but a little fiddly. And pressing the two parts together, it comes as two halves, and you have to press it together on the outside. You put the wire on the inside, and feed it through the bottom base here, and then press the board into the bottom of that. The sides, the halves of it are pretty rigid, pretty hard to get together, but once they're stuck, they're pretty much stuck forever. I don't think it's going to be coming apart. And of course, once you snap it onto a base and put something on top of it, it's going to stay stuck. So that's the standard, or the PostLite. There's also this, which is really just this part here. It's a wire with an LED on the end of it. Pretty simple. But the cool thing is, it's a self-contained flicker light. As a comparison, this is the standard light brick in this set that was actually featured on the Christmas episode. And you compare that to this very simple to run wire, and you get a much more natural flicker effect. And this is all there is to it. I mean, you've got two batteries in here. This part here is just the connector to allow you to connect the battery to the light itself. Just got to stash that somewhere. Obviously, it's not as small as a light brick, but you also can leave it turned on, and it flickers. So that's kind of nice. So these are not available yet. They're coming very soon from LifeLites. Just go to lifelites.com. You can check them out. These are available now, and oh so sweet. So get yourself a few of those things. So let's take a look at Lord Business Evil Lair. you joined me for my first ever live build, you know that I truly enjoyed putting this together. It's a lot of fun. I like all the sets from the Lego Movie. They're wacky, but I love them. They're great. It's kind of sky's the limit. Just do whatever crazy thing you want to do, and I really enjoy that. It's appealing. This set, it is wacky. It doesn't mean anything to me because I haven't seen the movie yet, but clearly it's like a boardroom, some sort of contraption that squirts one of my favorite detail in the whole thing, the crazy glue, and a little film studio with a red sofa, some lights, and a little cute little video camera. There's also apparently a TV show called Where Are My Pants? So I don't know what that's all about, but I'm looking forward to finding out. Some of the cool stuff on here. I love this battery. That's great. You can actually attach it to our hero's back. You pop off this new brick. It's like 2 stacked 1x1 bricks with a hole in the side. Square hole, like the back of a headlamp brick. And that little pops on his back like a little backpack. But you can also take that off and attach the battery to his back. It's a little light on the play features. Really, it kind of does that. There's this little thing which is really hard to get to on the bottom. I'm not sure why it's built like it is. And then there's this little trap door that allows the figure to fall. And of course, not having seen the movie yet, I don't know who these characters are or what all this is for. I can kind of surmise some of it, but for the most part, it means nothing to me until the movie comes out in about a month. But looking forward to it. The movie looks awesome. Anyway, I like the set. Overall, I dig it. I'll give it 4 out of 5 Nerdlies. Now let's take a look at some recently featured mocks. This lovely Whale Rock lighthouse from Neverroads has charming Cape Cod style and a fantastic interior. I want to vacation here. The Snowspeeder is one of my favorite Star Wars ships, and this Technic version of my Drakmare is amazing. It's on Kuso and needs your support, so I can have one. Will Smith's Wild Wild West was mostly forgettable, but a highlight was the giant mechanical tarantula. This version by Imagine does it justice. Spectacular. Well, that about does it for this episode of BrickNerd. Please subscribe, follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, and visit us at BrickNerd.com. Thanks for watching.